Good morning, my beautiful friends, and happy Friday. I hope you've been having a wonderful week so far. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amanda, but I do respond best to Ducko, so keep that in mind. You can call me that if you would like to. On this channel, I simply like to share my vegan and positive lifestyle. I love sharing recipes, talking about mental health, and just bringing you along on this life journey with me, essentially. In today's video, I am going to share with you a week of vegan lunches, and the last one of these videos I did was very, very well received. So I hope that this one can inspire you to get in the kitchen, start creating some recipes and meals for yourself. And yeah, I think this video just shows you that veganism is honestly pretty easy and pretty chill, and yeah, that's what I'm about. Anyway, yes, let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy this one, and cue the voiceover. Well, thank you for the absolutely phenomenal introduction, Ducko. For the first lunch today, we are making a sweet potato and chickpea salad, one of my absolute favorites. I start by cutting up a whole sweet potato into relatively big pieces, and then I put it into a baking pan with some olive oil, nutritional yeast, garlic powder and salt before roasting it in the oven. Next, in a frying pan, I'm putting a can of washed chickpeas with the same seasoning and then frying this up in a pan for about 10 minutes. In a medium-sized bowl, I then serve with some greens, raw broccolini, as well as the fried chickpeas and roasted sweet potatoes. I like to garnish it with some pumpkin seeds as well as a coconut yogurt dressing. The recipe will be in the description below, as well as some sesame seeds to top it. This is a really fresh and easy lunch that I love to make on the reg. Moving on to Tuesday, and I am starting with one of my absolute favorite things at the moment, which is an Adzuki bean and buckwheat tempeh. I cut it into 4 bite-sized pieces before frying it in a pan with some paprika, garlic powder, olive oil and Himalayan pink salt. Whilst that's frying, I got 2 rye oat sourdough rolls, and I put some mashed avocado on before adding on the fried tempeh as well as some barbecue sauce and greens. And I had these 2 mini tempeh burgers for lunch. Absolutely phenomenal. Next, on Wednesday, I went to my favorite local cafe, which is Nude Sisters Whole Food Kitchen. I had the vegan Nutella and honeycomb pancakes, as well as the barbecue bacon burger and cheesy fries, as well as a maple cacao frappe. This was phenomenal, and I shared it with my BFF Mackenzie, or Kendo, whatever you would like to call her. Moving on to Thursday, and I'm first of all starting with half of a can of black beans, as well as some paprika, some garlic and some olive oil in a pan. I fried that up before getting 2 gluten-free corn tortillas and putting some mashed avocado on both of them, about half an avocado on each. I then added some cos lettuce as my greens, as well as the black beans, which I had fried up, and I then served it as well with some lemon as well as some sesame seeds to garnish. Tacos are one of those things that are just so easy and so quick to make, and usually taste super fresh. Moving on to Friday, and in my Vitamix, I'm first of all starting with half of an avocado, which I cut into sort of small pieces, but the Vitamix definitely does the work. I then added in some natural coconut yogurt as well as some pumpkin seeds, then adding some nutritional yeast as well as some basil, some fresh basil. I love it. I then added in the clove of a garlic as well as half of a cup of spring water, and I blended this all together to make a really nice pesto pasta sauce. I then added it into a bowl with some gluten-free pasta, which I had cooled after boiling, and then put this into a fresh bowl just to get that aesthetic, you know what I'm all about on this channel. And that's what I had for lunch on Friday. Moving on to Saturday, arguably the best meal of the week, I must say, and also the most simple. I started with some of these Scindian sun-dried tomato sausages. One of the amazing things about being vegan in 2018 is access to seriously awesome mock products, and I'm obsessed with these sun-dried tomato sausages. I fried 2 of them up with some oil and served with mustard and tomato sauce on oat sourdough bread as always. Moving on to Sunday, and again starting with the oat sourdough. Editing this video, I'm realizing I eat a whole lot of bread. I added some mayonnaise as well as some spinach and some shredded carrot before adding on some fresh tomato as well as some fresh cucumber. I then added on half of an avocado, which I sliced up and put my sandwich together. And this was a struggle not to get it to fall apart, but I think I did pretty well, I must say. And that's what I had for lunch on Sunday. Alrighty, my beautiful friends, so that was a week of vegan lunches. I hope you enjoyed and got some recipe inspiration from it. Until next time, I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you on Monday morning bright and early for another video. I'll see you soon.